Gabby. This is the story about how Anthony and I met.
What was your last name?
I opened up Joe with my brother in 2003, and by 2006 I knew several thousand people, and I thought it would be fun to start setting people up on dates. And usually it doesn't work out, but I had one couple got married, then they got divorced, but I think it still counts.
So I moved to New York in 2006 from Sydney, and I was on the hunt for some good coffee like all Australians do. So I came in one day and ordered my latte, and there next to the counter I saw this sign that said, "Come and join this running team on Saturday morning." So in 2007 I started running with the team Joe, and that's where I met Gabrielle. And then over the next 2 years, I would show up every Saturday morning and we would go for our run, and we became best friends.
So who I really wanted to set him up with was myself. Yes, it's true. So we jokingly go on these pretend dates where I kind of was hoping that they would turn into more than pretend, but then at the end of the night, I'd get a pat on the back, and then, I'd go home thinking, oh, I guess he just likes me as a friend. My last effort was to plan a New Year's Eve party for all of our Joe friends. My plan was to see if he wanted to kiss me at midnight.
Then I started thinking, hey, she's a really nice woman and I like spending time with her. And then I sort of as we got to that New Year's Eve, I thought, why not?
Later that night, it was time for the kiss. And so I said, so what do you think? Should we have our New Year's kiss now? And so he leans in and he kisses me on the cheek.
Just like this.
And I probably looked at him like that. And then I said, so this is your big chance, really? That's all? That's all I get? I mean, really, we can forget about it tomorrow, but let's go for it. So then he leaned in for another kiss, and that kiss turned into another kiss. And before you know it, there was quite a kiss.
I think both of us were afraid of jeopardizing our friendship. We really valued that so much more than having a short-term relationship or a fling, and so we actually took our relationship slow for a few months.
Yeah. Yeah, we got engaged, 6 months after we started dating?
Yeah.
It was really slow. It was very slow.
Oh, wow.
Well, we went to Montreal for a romantic weekend. As we're on the plane, he starts getting very sick with a cold, and he's also acting a little bit nervous. I thought it was because he was sick.
Because I'm carrying this ring in my pocket for the entire time.
So he kept jokingly asking me, will you marry me? Do you want to spend your life with me? And I said, yes, of course I do, but stop asking me unless you have a ring. And so we get back to the hotel, we walk in the front door. He pulls me in and says again, will you marry me? I love you. Do you want to spend your life with me? And I said, yes, of course. Do you have the ring or not? And so he pulls out the box, and I just froze.
And then I got down on one knee, and I could hardly speak, so I was whispering into her ear, will you marry me?
Just couldn't wait any longer.
Couldn't wait.